Well, good morning, and welcome to my Monday morning walk. I'm feeling a little blue this morning, kind of a shade of these sunglasses blue. No, not quite. And so it's a perfect morning for me to share with you the gratitude exercise. And so this gratitude exercise is about looking at everything that I'm taking for granted and breaking it down into all the component parts that are providing for me. So for example, I am sipping on this cup of coffee this morning, and I could just take it for granted that I am sipping on a cup of coffee. But as it turns out, probably a year ago, some farmer in Colombia, against all odds, against cartels and drug runners and guns and violence and death and all kinds of nastiness, continued to farm coffee beans on a coffee plantation. And he toiled hard and sweated and gave of himself so that I could walk along drinking this beverage and not even thinking about it. And I didn't just stop there. So he had to load it into bags and put it onto a cart and a donkey. I don't know. Maybe I'm romanticizing a little bit to the old ads of Juan Valdez and his donkey cart. But anyway, somebody heaved ho big honking bags of coffee beans onto some kind of moving vehicle that was filled with gasoline and chugged away and brought it to some kind of factory, and they stored it there for a while and dried it and roasted it. No, they probably didn't roast it till they got to Canada, but you get the idea. There are just hundreds of people involved, many of them living in shacks, and the oil and gasoline and the energy expended to bring this cup of coffee to this mouth is extraordinary. The styrofoam cup, the same process. Somebody had to dig up holes in the ground in northern Alberta. We destroyed some environment. You know, that happens. Even though I live conscientiously, some environment gets destroyed in my everyday walkabouts. And this cup was made so that I could go to this store this morning and fill it up with Colombian coffee and walk along here feeling blue. And this, where did it go? Hang on a second. Hang on just a second. And this thing right here that I so conveniently bought at the local store as well. That thing was flown from where? Ecuador, I think it is nowadays. And again, it was cut down off of banana trees by somebody wearing way less clothing than I wear. No nice fancy packs, no yummy warm jackets, no synthetic fibers made in factories. They were wearing, I don't know, who knows what attached to their feet, maybe an old plastic bottle. And they had a ripped and torn and shredded t-shirt, kind of like mine. Anyway, they chopped this banana down and they toiled hard to bring it to some kind of a transporting vehicle similar to the coffee beans, and so on and so on, and step after step after step, and people after people after people, and eventually it got on a plane and landed somewhere in Vancouver, I'm guessing, got shipped out to my little town of Kimberley so that I could have my coffee and you probably can't see it, it was down there somewhere in my pocket, my banana, and walk along with very little toil on this fine day. So I am grateful to all those people in particular. All those people that struggled hard and worked on my behalf to bring this coffee and this banana to my day. And I'm thankful for you guys. Thanks for joining me on my Monday morning walk of gratitude. Have yourself a super fine day.